Right. So, next beer?
Our next beer shall be by Drekker. And yes, the cans are a little bit dinged up.
Either that or like there's so on the front of the skull there is like one of the eyes punctured and it's going psh. So like it would be like a
That's a pretty color.
like a
How's that pour shot looking?
ooh. I did not expect it to look
That's like
peach.
pink.
It's a milkshakey.
It's like
very milkshake.
apricot color. What the hell? Yours is all dark, dude.
It's like salmon. Did you roll it?
You
probably
didn't
should've
roll it,
rolled
dude. Hold on here.
Oh, that must be Francis.
Do we need a big cup to like put it in and then pour it back out?
Nah, pour some in yours now.
Yeah, let's do. You're trusting me to do this. Haha. Oh, that is.
Because I was gonna say mine was really super.
That is thick as fuck.
Yeah, now Now finish this off.
That is super damn thick.
Super damn thick. Oh, look at that! Look at all.
There's like a weird. It is very.
It's like very milky going down in there.
That is the most.
This one's gonna taste like dumpster sludge.
This one's gonna taste amazing.
It's gonna be dumpster sludge.
Excuse you, Rana.
There's something's going on with it. I'm not trusting it.
I've been giving Ronald a lot of shit lately.
Ooh, it smells like coffee or chocolate. It smells like a Kit Kat bar.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what it smells like.
No.
It
You
smells
don't be
like
sorry.
candy bar.
You did. It's okay, master. Don't apologize. Or mistress.
Oh,
Mistress.
not bad.
Since we're going to do the
Oh, it's
dominatrix
peanut
thing.
butter.
it does smell like a coffee dish or something. Is it peanut butter?
Maybe. It's weird and
Oh, wow. It's like a
Peanut butter. I was peanut butter.
peanut butter.
like a
Peanut butter banana.
banana, peanut butter
Maybe.
banana.
The
What's
Elvis.
the can say? Because I think banana was on the can. That was probably why I snatched it up.
I remember that time Ron had no idea what he fucking bought.
I bought
Monkey.
it in like,
Oh, I think I saw this and almost bought it.
I bought it in
the
like
one day.
January, so
It's Monkey Tail milkshake beer, so I feel like it would be. So the gimmicks, it says banana, chocolate, soft serve, ice cream, peanut butter, and cream of coconut, which it's got all of those flavors. Attention, contains a significant amount of fruit. Please keep cold at all times. Separation is normal, blah, blah, blah. Nope, Ron did not roll the beer properly. So it's probably peanut butter sludge. I'm going to set that right there because I can't reach it back down on the thing. It's turned.
So, Drekker is shit. I had them open.
We had orange banana brains by them before. Chonk pineapple whip.
Dude, I'm stirring this with
and
my
the
finger.
Frosé chonk is what we've had so far by them.
Nice.
Nice.
So let's see. For can description, it's kind of like a zombie head with an eyeball blowing out, and he's wearing like a trucker cap. And it's looking like he's covered in. I'm gonna assume this beer because it's just like sloppy brown looking stuff. As far as Drekker themselves, they're out of Fargo and North Dakota, but they got like kind of a Viking thing going on with their logo. And let's see, on their site, it is create and destroy. That is our process. It's what we believe. Create great experiences and destroy expectations. Crank up the good, turn down the suck. We're just a band of misfits, hell bent on creating a community and having a good time. They opened in 2014, and they have made a point to make their community better. And they select a local nonprofit to be the recipient of their charitable efforts each month. And it says keep an eye out for our next Unpillaged Night, which is where we'll donate $1 for every beer sold to a local charity.
Nice.
And it says they have donated so far over $80,000 to local charities.
That's
so
nice.
They're unpillaging things.
Nice. So the one thing, this is a pretty tasty beer, but the color of it is kind of off. Like that's just a disgusting color to me. It does not look
It's
good.
kind of like puke color.
Yeah, that's what I was. It looks like puke.
It
like
looks
the
like if you took some salmon out of a can and fucking ground it up like in a
with
blender.
chocolate
Yeah, with a little bit of
See,
chocolate.
to me-
and peanut butter.
See, to me, what I'm sitting here thinking is if you had like a peanut butter banana milkshake and you let it thaw out, that's the color you'd be getting.
If you had a peanut butter banana milkshake and you let it spoil, that's the color you'd be getting.
But that's not the flavor you're getting.
For the most
The
part,
flavor
I'm
is
getting-
delicious.
I'm getting the peanut butter for the most part, and then there's like a little bit of banana aftertaste.
Right.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the banana. The banana is like the back bite almost.
Yeah,
I like it. This is good.
I think it's pretty good.
I've been like, salivating, wanting to try this one for a while. I'm going, I can't do that. That's going to be for podcast.
See, I think it's pretty good, but I don't know. There's something that I might just be looking at the color of it that I don't like doing.
In terms
Kind
of
of like we were just talking about the food presentation.
absolutely.
in terms of like flavor, I can get the peanuts. I don't necessarily think they add much to it, but chocolate banana ice cream sounds good to me. So
Yeah.
was it Chunky Monkey Ben & Jerry's, that shit?
That tastes nothing like it, but yeah, I get what you're
Chocolate
saying.
banana.
Those flavors together are good.
Yeah.
So I was getting some beer for Larry. I think I talked about it last week, like I was getting some beer, but I got him the one that we had, the blueberry maple from Ellicottville. And I swear that was super good. I shared that with him. I was like, yeah, you're really going to like this. It mostly only tasted like bourbon. Like,
Really?
yeah. I couldn't taste any pancake flavor. I couldn't taste any blueberry flavor. Like towards the end, I started becoming a little bit, sure. I started becoming like more like desensitized to that bourbon flavor and started tasting a little bit of blueberry, but I was like nothing. And then
Let's go take like all the water to rinse this out from mystery.
So he started bitching about because he said it was good, but he said he was like disappointed because of the review of it.
Is it our review?
Yeah, because I told him what we said about it, and he's like, dude, where's the phone number? Where's the hotline that I can call? I was like, oh, you mean the complaint hotline? So we're gonna have to get a complaint hotline. So-
Like, you could just put that in the comments. Dude.
right. Well, I was kind of, yeah, that's right.
Complain about if you don't agree with our beer reviews, comment in this comment section.
And then suck my dick.
I guess go to because like you couldn't taste anything. I was like, I don't even remember it tasting like this. Like it didn't taste nearly as good. Like
Is it a
Really?
case of like temperature or consistency of like brew?
well, I was like, maybe it was because I had something else before it. I was like, I don't know what.
Maybe it was brewed at a different time or something. It wasn't like the same batch.
I didn't taste nearly as good. I was like, well, that kind of sucks, But
Well,
That does suck.
well, like I know that I follow lots of different breweries, but was it Swine City out of Cincinnati? They had a video today of them just dumping an entire thing of beer down the drain, and the thing said, good breweries dump bad beer or something, so they must have had a bad batch. Maybe that happened and those guys didn't realize it.
that would suck. But so anyway, he was like making fun of it, and he said he wanted the complaint line. I was like, I'm gonna do that. Like, at some point, I'm like, we're just gonna call and put you on the
1-800
fucking
suck my dick.
we're gonna call you and like get you on the speaker. And then what did he say? He was calling us fake news. He was like, I better not hear any more fake news from you guys.
He could just call your phone like while we're recording, and then
I was
he
thinking
just
that.
put it on speaker.
I told him, I said, if you call me, I'm gonna put your ass on speaker and be like, boop, right here you go. Like that's gonna be part of it. Oh, he's calling right now. Or is he texting him?
No fucking call his ass.
Oh, that's great. It's because he'll know what it is because he's calling. He'd kind of be maybe a little thrown if it was me, just thinking I needed something. But
If it answers, he's going to be like,
he probably might answer.
hi. So I got a question. You said we're fake news there, buddy. Tell us about being fake news. You're being recorded right now.
I know, damn it.
So we have a special guest right now. It's Larry Davis to tell us why we're fake news and why we don't judge things properly. And go.
The pancake one was garbage.
I thought you said it was pretty good. You're like, it was pretty good. It's drinkable. I like it.
This said on Jerry's too.
What's that?
You said it wasn't as good as you thought it was the first time either.
No, it wasn't. And I was just saying that. I was like, it didn't taste, I couldn't taste the blueberry and I couldn't taste the pancake like I did the first time of drinking it. And it was like a little bit upsetting.
I think you guys need to do a re-review. Know what I'm saying?
He did. He told me that. He's like, do a review, bring it as the mystery beer and see if they even understand, like realize what it is or realize it's one of the same ones. So we get our hands on that beer, we're going to have to redo it. But then again, wasn't it in a bottle?
Yeah.
When I got it for him, it was in a can.
Yeah, we did bottles.
And I wonder if the can was different.
The can made it different.
Ron's just convinced. He's like, it was a can.
Get him a bottle.
If I can get a bottle, if I get my hands on a bottle, I'll get a bottle for you to try and you can see if it's different.
Anyway, Larry, do you have any other thoughts while you're, we'll say, live on the podcast?
No. Have a good time.
Bye. He's probably like, fuck you, man.
He was like, damn it.
It's like, I wasn't thinking about that. I was sitting there jerking off to some fucking porn. Now I'm going to have to start all over again looking porn for another hour.
Probably not. No.
Oh my god.
This is like, now that I've got like to the dregs of the can, this is like, this much of this is like milky, thick ass head.
It is very, yeah, we're back to the Drekker. It is very basically the cup looks like I was drinking a milkshake.
I feel like I've got like a milk mustache thing going on.
Yeah.
You do. Way to go. You look like a little kid drinking some Kool-Aid.
Looks like I had a frozen milkshake in here, or looks like I had a float in here because it's got a lot. It's very bubbly on it.
You know that?
Yeah.
Hells yeah.
We might need to sink wash some of these guys.
Maybe we need to get one of those things like they have at the bar where you
Yeah,
just
just
like, put it down.
put it on this and
Ariana, Missy, it's going to be hard for me to get out. This should be sink washed, and so should that one.
I'm on it.
Because that
Hold
shit
on
is
here,
just
let me-
that damn thick.
I need this one done too.
Alright.
While Ariana's washing we just scooted down a few feet in the recording room. She's opened up the bathroom door, and I'm now seeing myself in the mirror. And
That's
I look
funny.
fabulous.
There we go.
So while we are waiting, I will not be on next week's episode. They're either going to find a guest host or the stunt
I
cock.
guess stunt cock.
If we decide to do it next week.
Try it. We could just take a break.
Because next week I am going to be at Disney World with my kid and my parents celebrating my 43rd birthday. Last year I rented out a whole ass movie theater and it was cool. This year I decided to not do that shit. So I'll be hanging out with Mickey, and one of those days I'm going to be at Epcot. There's a pretty damn good chance I'm going to drink my way around the world. I will definitely be posting on the misBEERhavior Facebook all the beers I drink at Epcot.
Oh yeah.
Because why not?
Was it us that was talking about sexually harassing Disney characters?
Yes, I
Yes.
think we did. So he
Talk
could be
about that
dry
on the
humping
podcast.
Mickey's leg. I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast or not.
Maybe we did. We probably just did it. We were out last weekend. But maybe, yeah.
No, I know it wasn't over the weekend
I
that
feel
we were
like
talking about it.
Talking about it when we were recording, but not like as we were recording. It was like the same
Maybe.
day that we were talking before or after.
Yeah.
Right.
But the important part is that,
Ron's gonna sexually harass Mickey and see what happens.
That's right.
well, see, the real thing is, it's actually that I'm a furry, and I'm going to go find Simba somewhere, and there's going to be a circle jerk of life all over Simba's face.
That's great.
And I'm going to be the only one in the circle.
I was gonna say I don't see that there's gonna be a whole lot of other people involved on that.
What was that movie I told you about, Ronald, where it was like
Oh yeah.
the Sasquatch movie where his wife was a furry?
Oh yeah, the
What the hell is the
Sasquatch
name of
furry. Yeah, I don't remember what the hell you called what it was, but like you said, I saw the trailer. You showed me the trailer, and basically it was like this dude's wife was like he walked in on his wife being like dressed as like rabbits or something, and she was like, "I'm a furry now, deal with it." And so the guy like went out and got a costume. I want to say it was like a bear costume or something fucked up with it, and he wound up running around
Pottersville.
And was that on Netflix?
I believe it was on Netflix. It
But-
was on Netflix or Hulu.
But he basically went up running around, and somebody in the town caught a glimpse of him trying to dress as a furry to get his wife all hot and bothered. They're like, "There's a Bigfoot in town," and like he basically wound up being the town Bigfoot because everybody's like, "It's a Bigfoot," and I don't much more than that because that was all the trailer was.
No, it was on Pluto TV.
Pluto.
So it's a
okay.
freebie
Hell yeah.
because Pluto is all free shit.
Sweet.
So what will we rate Drekker?
I think a 4.
4?
See, I give it about a 3. Like it was like all right, but Presentation is everything. It looked like vomit. I guess I was wrong about my sloppy meal. Like, my sloppy meals look like shit, but they are also not looking like vomit. I guess I'd rather eat shit-colored food and drink shit-colored stuff than to look at vomit.
Presentation wasn't great, but I really liked the flavor. I really liked that flavor.
I thought the flavor was good.
I'm going to do a...
I think there was like a bit of a sourness to it
4.25.
that reminded me of like a spoiled, like it was...
It was a sweet chocolatey. It was a sweet chocolatey, little hint of peanuts there. It tasted like what it was supposed to.
Thick peanut butter.
Definitely milkshake. Bubbly.
Lot of head. A lot of bubbly, milkshakey, almost too much head.
Bubbly,
Afterbirth.
banana.
That's what it looked
Wow.
like. That's what it looked like you dumped in the last glass. Like I saw it like just...
It didn't pour out. It was just more of a...
it sludged
The
out.
name of it is Brr, and it just
For
kinda-
a reason.
Did you
For a
say
reason.
chocolatey, Ronald?
Yes.
I didn't get too much chocolate. I mostly got peanut butter and banana.
I don't know. See, I got those flavors, and I think I know why it doesn't set right with me. Because when I was little, I had those sport bottles that had the little pull up things that it was basically a water bottle. But I remember having, I don't know, my parents bought something and they had a huge cardboard box and I had it sitting somewhere and it was my little hideout that I was just chilling in. And I had that sport bottle, and I had chocolate milk in there, and I don't know how long I left that sport bottle. It was like hours or maybe even overnight. Like I went back to it the next day, and I tried to take a sip, and it tasted just like that. It had a really good flavor, but there was like a sour flavor to this beer that it
Man, I'm having...
sour and chocolate, and it tasted.
You say
that's how that
and-
chocolate milk
You
tasted.
say that, and I'm having flashbacks to when my daughter was like little, and she was always like, "Chalky milk, I want chocolate
Oh,
milk."
did she vomit all over you?
Yeah, it
That's
was one of the
awesome.
times the chocolate milk got left in the car, or it was hot out and it was cold chocolate milk. It hit her stomach.
Oof.
I just remember it was either that or it got. She drank all but just the littlest bit of it, and it got left in the car, and then she cracked the lid on it after we went to some place in a 90-degree summer day, and it just came out, and it was just that fetid hot chocolate milk smell
That's
hit the air.
nasty. Ugh.
And Ariana's like, "Well, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm glad I've never had that experience."
That's right.
I've been puked on.
That's awesome. See, only once. I've never had any really truly bad mishaps with my kids as, with babies. Never horrible puke stories. When Jake was a baby, he pissed in his face once in the middle of the night. But other than that, we're cool. Everything was all right.
Oh, yeah.
Smooth sailing. Smooth sailing.
Indeed. So, are we thirsty yet or not?
Yeah, we're gonna have to be thirsty because I think that none of us have anything really cool to talk about. We're really
I
lame
already
today.
told my cool story, which
Right.
is the dominatrix thing.
There you
Just
go.
So,
haven't
have
thought
you,
of a name yet.
you haven't thought of a name yet?
No.
So, what's your favorite animal?
Fuck, I don't know.
She's gonna be she's gonna be the whale furry dominatrix. My favorite animal is a whale. Hi, I'm a dominatrix.
You gotta get Ron to do it.
Right.
Yes, mistress. Do it again. And you'd be like, "No," in a more whale voice.
That's great.
Sorry, mistress. I'll do it harder.
My favorite animal is probably a cat.
So we can't call you
They're
Mistress.
boring.
Can't call you Mistress Kitty. That's been done.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
wait.
sounds kinda lame.
I would just call her Miss Pussy. That would just be it. Why not?
Yes, Miss Pussy. I'm sorry, Miss. Wait. Yes, Miss
I like
Pussy. I'm sorry. I'll do it harder. I'll lick your boots.
But see
Funnily
that's
enough, I was thinking about whale furries this week. For some reason.
that's
Because I
great.
was laughing at it, I guess.
Put it in my blowhole.
Well, I have a really cool. Let's see. Oh
Why
yeah,
I'm going to hell.
I can tell my cool story in about 6 minutes. We'll get it. So anyway, I had had been hearing from some people that they were saying it's tart or sour. Tart or sour cherry juice has natural melatonin in it, and
I
people.
saw a video like that the other day.
And then so basically people are using that as opposed to melatonin. And I've had a couple people were saying, yeah, like it helps you dream better. And I know you dream every night, but I do not remember my dreams every night. But I've been I've done this for like about a week and a half. I've been remembering my dreams every night. I know they're really vivid, and when I stop to think about the dream, when I start to remember it, I remember it better. But like some of the days I was like really busy and I didn't get to write it down or remember the dream, so it was kind of like I forget some of them. But I had a really fucked up dream where the other day I what did I do? In my dream, I woke up in the living room, and I was just having a sleepover with the boys. They were each on a couch, and I was like, oh, okay. And then like I had to go to the bathroom, but I was like, you know what? It would be much easier for me to piss on the floor and clean it up than to walk to the bathroom. Like I was too tired to walk to the bathroom. So in my dream, I was like, I'm just going to piss on the floor and clean it up because it'd be much easier. And then so like I was walking around pissing on the floor, but it was like it kept coming out. And I did not pee the bed during this dream. I know that's what you guys were thinking.
That's totally what I was thinking.
That
I was like, thinking this is how old lady with dementia decide that it's okay to pee on the floor. And then they just forget that they peed on the floor and forget to clean it up.
But like in the dream, I had wood floors. So it was just so loud, and I was like, it woke the boys up, but I had towels all over the floor. And it was just like this big
Mental
puddle.
note, I have wood floors, don't let her stay at my house.
And every time I put more towels on top of it, it was like still not enough. And I was like, what the fuck? And then so I put this big tarp over it that like I thought was a towel, but it was just a tarp. And then like Larry walks in the front door and he's like, dude, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, nothing. I just made it. I don't know. I had some kind of excuse, but it was really weird. And I'm like, my dreams are always real fucked up like that. But it's like, I think there's something to be said about like the fact that like, I'll just do this. And, and me being too lazy created a bigger problem than what I thought it would. And then when I tried to fix the problem, it gave me more problems. And I'm like, is that how my life is? Like, am I dreaming about real life, but only in terms of pissing all over the floor? Like,
I feel like that's how a lot of life is.
Right.
Yeah. It's just pissing all over the floor, making problems worse.
It's like when you're like doing a home improvement project and it's like you're trying to improve stuff, but then like everything goes wrong and it's like you have to go to Lowe's like 400 times.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
Oh shit, I need this.
Dude,
oh shit, I need that.
I fucking hate that because it's like I'll come up with a project like, okay, I'm gonna need this, and I'll make and write down a whole ass list of everything. And inevitably, well shit. Back to the store, back and forth 4 or 5 times.
This is usually where I'm like, I'm not going back to the fucking store, and then like it lasts, my project sits there. So like,
See,
3 months. I've not had my bathroom sink has been unhooked for like 6 months.
See, my problem is when I have one of those projects, it's like, okay, so I could totally get around buying, insert whatever it here is, if I do this, and after fucking with it for an hour, kind of like when we were wiring up the shit, it's like, fuck, I could have already had this done if I'd have just, went back there and went there and back and all this and did it the right way the first time.